I'm back. Rhodes for the Matrixx and Rhodes show. We're going to talk about James Bond, and we're going to talk about one of my favorite comedians, Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher and myself certainly do not align when it comes to politics, although his politics are starting to come closer to mine these days, definitely than before. Now, I've been watching Bill Maher for 25 years probably, and of course, he's got a blind spot for Trump. Ironically enough, much like Joe Rogan, he does not have a blind spot for Ron DeSantis. Go figure. Politics are basically the same, although we know Ron and Trump have very different personalities. So, that's neither here nor there. The one thing that Bill Maher's been very an outspoken opponent of for many years now is the woke ideology and the woke political ideology that's not only canceling comedians, but is gone after our free speech and certainly gone after our entertainment. Well, this time he tackles James Bond because, as we know, there's a lot floating around out there about the fact that James Bond's about to have a vagina. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that's floating around, and he also makes another observation. Since when does James Bond not get to screw the hot chick? Oh, I said it. I said the screw word. Cancel me. Oh, my God. Well, you know, it is what it is. Look, James Bond has always gotten the girl, right? The hot girl. And the one thing I know about Bill Maher, he was on Howie Mandel's podcast a couple weeks ago. Bill Maher just come out and said it. He dates women in their 20s. He dates hot women in their 20s. Okay, so, all right, Bill Maher. So, let's take a look at this because Bill Maher didn't pull any punches. He normally doesn't. This is Yahoo. Comedian Bill Maher apparently likes forever cool dude James Bond to have as much indiscriminate sex with as many exotic beauties as the dashing womanizer can get. A lifestyle which Maher thinks has been put in jeopardy because of the, quote, new woke world. On Bill Maher's latest edition of Club Random Podcast, I am subscribed, it's on YouTube, the real-time host spoke with YouTube star Hannah Stocking, who slipped into the conversation that she had background in science. Quote, "You're a hot scientist. You're like Dr. Christmas in Embassy, the James Bond movie," Maher said of the fictional nuclear scientist played by Denise Richards in The World Is Not Enough. This is back in the day when James Bond was allowed to F hot chicks. You know, now they've really pussified him, Maher said. It's so pathetic. Bond literally takes his girlfriend and her daughter on his mission to save the world. He practically stops off at Target to buy tampons on the way to the underground layer. Oh, my God. He continued, yes, it's because that's what this is. The woke world we live in. But back in that day, Dr. Christmas and Denise Richards was hot back in the day. Still is. Was hotter than the sun. Still is. But also a brilliant scientist, which, just like that, you looked at her and went, that's not really possible. Yes, attractive women can be super smart. There's no law of nature against it. But come on, you got to admit the Bond franchise objectifies women, always has. And pointing that out means the, quote, woke world is having an effect on films. Hooray. I guess that's Yahoo adding the commentary. Yeah, I'm sure Rosemary Rossi of The Wrap is where this article originated from. So, look, Bill Maher just saying something that I think we all agree with. What's wrong with the dudes getting the hot chicks? Look, we've really shit all over him. We haven't, but society, especially Twitter, and I hate to bring up Twitter, but Twitter is the line of demarcation for corporations. Corporations making decisions, corporations that very much include studios, Marvel, MCU, DC, Lucasfilm, James Bond franchise, They're making decisions based on the woke mob, based on what does and doesn't offend them. Whatever they find out is acceptable by the woke mob, which, look, Elon Musk is coming out and saying, hell, 20% of them bitches are fake. But these businesses are going out making these decisions. And look, they're going to tank the Bond franchise. The Bond franchise, it's going to be, it kind of already is headed that direction. One of the franchises is about to fall off the cliff because of things just like this. Look, James Bond always got the girl. The hot girl. James Bond is supposed to be, let's keep it real, the toxic alpha dog. He's the man. He walks in the room. Other dudes want to be James Bond. Why? Because James Bond oozes coolness that none of those other cats can get with. This is exactly what Bill Maher's talking about. And he's talking about the fact that these woke ideologies are destroying all these entertainment properties, James Bond being one. Oh, it's unbelievable, man. And, you know, it kills me. It's one of the reasons why I actually have to admit that at least I don't think I've seen the last one. Actually, I haven't seen the last Fast and the Furious. But some of those Fast and the Furious movies I actually like. Why? Because it's dudes driving fast cars and there's a bunch of hot chicks running around. Yeah, this isn't rocket science. I'm not trying to cure cancer here, okay? That's just what I want to see as a dude. Again, action movies have gone the way of the dodo bird because of political ideologies. Everybody being offended by something they're seeing on the screen. Oh my God, hot chicks and he grabbed her ass. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You know what the women I know like? Straight up dick swinging dudes. I mean, flat out. They don't want a dude to act like a chick. They don't. Of course, I'm in Texas, so, you know, they expect a rough and tough kind of dude. At least a lot of them do anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, redneck nerd. How about that? Yeah, it happens. Bill Maher, he's speaking the truth here. You know, like I said, me and him don't align on our politics, although he is coming more my direction. But there's things like this Bill Maher has hit the mark on for quite some time now. So I don't know. Depending on who gets the presidential nomination, if it's DeSantis, I got to tell you, I think Bill Maher votes for him. I do. He's got no confidence in Biden these days whatsoever, and I mean, who does? I mean, nobody thought it was going to go this bad. He has spoken out against, you know, the fact that we need fossil fuels and all of this stuff that is leftist talking points. Man, he's really hammering this shit out of them these days. He's right. He's right here. Tell me what you think, Matrixx and Rhodes Show fans. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.